The Cock Lane ghost was a reported haunting, but attracted mass public attention in 1762. The location was in an apartment in Cock Lane, a short lane adjacent of London's Smithfield Market, and a few minutes' walk from St. Paul's Cathedral. The event centred on three people: William Kent, a usurer from Norfolk; Richard Parsons, a parish clerk; and Elizabeth Parson, Richard Parsons' daughter. Kent's wife, Elizabeth Lynds, was the daughter of a grocer from Lineham. They moved to Stoke Ferry, where Kent kept an inn, and later the local post office. They were apparently much in love, but their marriage was short-lived, as within a month, Elizabeth Lynds died during childbirth. During her pregnancy, Elizabeth's sister Fanny had moved in with the couple, in order to stay and care for the infant. The baby didn't survive long after Elizabeth's death, and Kent became romantically involved with Fanny, but canon law prevented them from getting married. After travelling to London, seeking advice, Kent was told that as Elizabeth had brought him a living son, the union with Fanny was impossible. Nevertheless, in January of 1759, Kent gave up the post office, left Fanny, and moved to London, intending to purchase a place, in the hope that business would erase the passion he had for Fanny.
Franny stayed with one of her brothers, in Lineham. Despite her family's disapproval of the relationship, Franny began to write passionate letters to Kent. Letters filled with repeated treaties about spending the rest of their lives together. He eventually allowed her to join him in East Greenwich, near London. The two decided to live together as man and wife, writing wills in each other's favour, but also hoping to remain discreet. They moved into lodgings near Mansion House, but their landlord there may have learned of their relationship from Franny's family. Cock Lane was then owned by Parsons, and he was a landlord of Kent and Franny for a short time. While at Cock Lane, several accounts of strange knocking sounds and ghostly apparitions were reported, although they stopped after the couple moved out. While Kent was away at a wedding in the country, the first reports of strange noises began. Parsons had a wife and two daughters. Kent asked the oldest girl, Elizabeth, to stay with Franny and share her bed while he was away. Franny was several months pregnant by this time. The two reported hearing scratching and rat-pin noises, but these were attributed by Mrs. Parson to a neighbouring cobbler. When the noises reoccurred the following Sunday, Franny asked if the cobbler was working that day, and Mrs. Parsons told her that he wasn't.